Hello, hi, good afternoon, good morning, good evening from wherever in the world you are tuning in. Welcome to GMA Talk. Say it with me, GMA Talk, your most beloved global talk show right here on YouTube and social media platform on everything and anything refugees. Here at GMA Talk, we believe refugees are more than refugees. Thank you very much for watching, for tuning in, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, like the video, comment, share on what you are doing about and with refugees around the world, and at the same time, spread the word to friends and families near and far. Today is June 20, 2023, which is World Refugees Day. Every year, the world marks this day to highlight the situations that refugees are going through around the world, and at the same time, celebrate the resilience and the persistence and the strength and really the amazing work that refugees are doing in the host countries, in the host communities around the world. So basically, really, every year, as you are aware, more and more people continue to be displaced around the world as a result of conflicts breaking out, as a result of natural disasters, as a result of persecutions, as a result of various human rights actions around the world. So really, this year, the theme from the UNHCR is Hope from Home. And this theme really signifies and symbolizes, the change that refugees are going through, the change that refugees are doing in the host countries, in the host communities. The theme of this year, Hope from Home, meaning signifies really wherever refugees are, in the host countries, in the host communities, in refugee camps, no refugee loses hope. The hope of maybe one day returning to the home country, the hope of maybe one day establishing the new home in the place of the host country where they have, the hope of one day really going back to school or studying school, the hope of one day finding work, employment, the hope of one day building a home and a future in the country of the host, or should situation permits, back in the homeland. This is really what this theme of this year mean to me. Take for example of my family and I, when we were immigrated as refugees many years ago to Canada. Really, we didn't lose hope. No matter the situation that we're going to in the refugee camps, in the situations of not having food at times, sleeping hungry at times, in the situation of not being able to go to school at times, wishing and dreaming one day to go to school, one day to settle in a country, where you can say, this is home, this is where I belong, this is where I can build a future. The hope that we had in all those situations carried us through day and night, because we believe truly no situation is permanent, no refugee situation is permanent, and no one dreams and wishes to be a refugee in around the world. So for us, and I and my family, we never lost hope. And when we were resettled to Canada, here in the city of Edmonton, Alberta, the city of champions, over the years, I've given back to community, to volunteering, to employment, and even to school. In the work that I've done in school, in the research that I've done in school, in the travel that I've done during school, near and far, in around the world. So really, This is a day to look in your community. This is the day to look in your country. This is the day, if you know someone or some people or family in refugee camps around the world, those who are seeking shelter, those who are seeking support, those who are fleeing for their lives, those who still holding to the hope that one day, things and situations will turn around for them. One day, they will have a place to call home. One day, they will build a future. One day, they will go to school. One day, they will go to work, have an employment. One day, travel freely as a bird around the world, such as my testimony, such as my story, and my family. So, let's unite around the world. No matter the struggle, no matter the issues that are going through around the world and in countries, no matter the hurdles that you as a refugees and as a migrant, you continue to face in your host community, in the refugee camp, don't lose hope. That is one very, very important thing. Always hold on to the hope that you have, that the situations you are in is not everlasting. The situation that you are in will come to an end. The situation that you are in will turn around for your good. Everything is turning around for your good. I'm trying to sing, but as I can hear with this deep voice, he's not much of a singer. But be rest assured that soon situations will turn around for you. Soon you will achieve your dreams. Soon you will achieve your goals. Soon life will be bright for you. And this is what this year's theme of hope away from home mean to me. And to everyone, friends, allies, the country supporting refugees, the organization supporting refugees, to everyone around the world, in the communities, in the host countries, do the little that you can to support refugees. Volunteer in your community in helping refugees resettlement, in connecting them to services, in connecting them to informations. Volunteer in your community in letting refugees know that they are not alone. They are home, and the situations will turn around soon for the better. And in the countries hosting refugees camp, with those citizens, those locals, you also have a part to play in ensuring the safety, the security, and the well-being of refugees in those camps. Speak to your local leaders, speak to your elected officials, speak to the organizations, and see how you can help refugees in those camps step by step. And situations will change and transform from around the world. So, on this World Refugees Day, I call to action volunteers, humanitarians, professors, workers, teachers, nurses, doctors, engineers, with every levels of training, every levels of education, no matter the stage of life you are in, do support and help refugees in your communities, in the refugee camp, in your host countries. Because refugees are more than refugees. Because refugees, being a refugee is not a permanent situation. Being a refugee is not a wishable situation. Being a refugee comes with resilience, strength, dreams, hopes. Refugees are change makers, and when offered and given the opportunity, refugees are doing amazing things around the world. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for tuning in. Happy World Refugees Day. And I put happy. There's not much happy about the struggles of refugee, but on this World Refugees Day, Happy Refugee World Day, because we believe refugees are filled with hope away from home. We believe refugees are transformable leaders. We believe refugees are servant leaders. We believe refugees are change makers. Thank you very much for tuning in here on GMA Talk. Subscribe, like, comment, share the videos. Until next time, thank you very much. God bless. Good evening, good night, wherever you're tuning in from. Until next time, right here. Peace.